So I am here with Luke and Sam of Ara Koufax and Jacob Strasser, director extraordinaire, and we're gonna sit down and just awkwardly watch your little Converge
Our
video.
little video we made, huh?
Yeah, your little video. Cool. So let's check this out. Where did you guys get the idea for this clip? Like, what happened?
We needed to do like a no budget clip was really important to us, and we actually thought it would be cool because the way people watch videos these days is a lot of times like tabbed in a browser back and forth. We wanted something really sort of like meditative and slow because it sort of suits that style of watching more almost.
And so you ran down the road for a bit.
Yeah, we just ran down the road. I mean, this is pretty much what we do on the weekend anyway. Together, we just run.
That's how we get home.
They just invited me along this time.
Yeah.
How did you shoot this, Jake? Were you running backwards as well with a camera? Because that would be pretty impressive.
So my friend, my mate Max was in the back of the car, and we just had the boot open, and he was just hanging out the back. And I was
My mum's
behind
events.
the wheel.
Yeah.
So I guess you got all council permits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably imagine we went through a lot of like the usual legal processes involved in getting something like this cleared.
That's good. You got to dot your I's and cross your T's and things like that.
And I mean, we use pretty complex gear like a bean bag to steady the camera, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like pretty high end stuff.
Piece of string to keep you guys at the right distance.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd the piece of string work?
Just trailing behind
Trails
the car.
behind the car, and we know not to run in front of the piece of string.
So
Just so
the
we had the
You can
focus
see
set.
me nearly trip on it at one point, I think.
Oh,
so
really?
just to be clear, the string, the end of the piece of string is the point at which that's like the depth of field where the focus lies. So we had to be just behind that string for the entire run to basically be sharp and look like normal people.
And so I was driving the car, and Max was on the camera, just yelling at me whether to slow down slightly or speed up, depending on
Now,
the relationship to the string.
Now this, I mean, obviously you're defeated at this point.
Oh,
We were defeated before we started because that's like the 6th or 7th run we did is the one we start on.
Yeah, I really like the idea of just making them really, really tired and making them work for it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, isn't it?
I thought it might come through more than it did, sadly.
Well, they're obviously just so
But
fit that.
yeah.
we hugely underestimated how powerful our bodies are. But funnily enough, like as Jake said, that was kind of like a key point in coming up with the idea. Is we wanted to kind of present a video where we debased ourselves a little bit, and not in like a tongue-in-cheek way, but just in a really simple way where we weren't trying to look cool or whatever, and then our bodies were sort of struggling because like we just feels like half of the dance music videos you see are I think I made this joke before, but like Dork turns out to be an amazing dancer, or a bunch of beautiful women in the room,
People look
around
cool,
Dork, whatever, people just being it's sort of simplistically cool, but this was kind of about us struggling.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk outfits.
I just want to say like, this moment is one of my favorite moments in the video because they sync up, and it happens a few times.
Oh yeah, there we go. Beat syncs right now.
Like, Converge, huh? Hey, get it?
Literal interpretation.
That's
yeah.
deep. That's some
there it
Orson
is.
Welles shit.
Deep
Yeah.
shit.
Now, I did want to ask about outfits because Luke, at this point you are wearing a white shirt, and whereas earlier in the video you're wearing a black shirt.
This is a big issue actually. There was a huge argument on set. I went full Coppola and nearly like stormed off.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to stay in black shirt the whole time. Whatever. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay, we'll gloss over that. And what was the thinking behind having the the subtitles of the lyrics in there?
I just wanted to kind of the late night SBS was the feel.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
the yellow font. Yeah, that is reminds me of Erotic Tales.
It's surprising how much research went into purely getting the subtitles right as well. Honestly, like we discussed and researched for days trying to get it right because the simplest thing can make it look wrong.
Yeah. My original version was terrible, and then Jake nailed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And I guess like on the SBS thing as well, this whole video is kind of like it's a reference in a way as well to a Clouseau film called Inferno, which Luke and I have sampled and used in previous stuff. And there's a shot in that is kind of like that we've sort of referenced here, which I'd encourage you to go and look at because you'll realise how unoriginal we are once you see it.
Yeah, direct copy almost.
Now we're coming to the home straight here. What are you thinking at this point as the video starts to finish up? Like, how did you feel at this point?
Shame.
A lot of shame. I felt like I felt like McDonald's. I felt like, cause it was about 7 o'clock in the morning, so I realized it was the rare opportunity to get in while the breakfast menu's still hot.